Alright everyone, welcome to a video where I'm going to be playing a mobile game, a little bit different for this channel, but I thought why not. I'm enjoying this game. I've played a similar game on a browser called Broken Picture Telephone, and there was another one similar as well. They always seem to start out quite good, and then too many people use it, and the queue gets so backed up in the game that you can never finish anything, and then it just always dies. So this is a mobile version of the same game. I'll show you how it works. Let's scroll through, look at some of these games. So here's one that I started. You come up with a description, and so I said Buddhist extremist, and then somebody drew what they thought that would be, a Buddhist extremist, and then someone else sees that picture and writes a description of it. Carl figured out a way out that meditating is way better than LSD. And then someone else draws that. They don't see the previous steps. And so on. Somebody described that drawing as little Carl is playing sheriff. And there's little Carl playing sheriff. Sheriff of fast food has nobody else to lock up. And someone's drawn like a McDonald's sign with a load of people inside, I suppose. Folks who dared to intrude upon Area 51, taking $51 taken captive, and so on. I won't go through this, but you get the idea. So I'm going to draw a picture. This is a free app. It's pretty good, and I recommend you go check it out. So let's play some game. Radish is performing a sacrificial ritual on a tomato. Let's draw this. Okay, so you get a few different colours and a few different brush sizes. Let's go with like a dank brown background. I like to colour in the background first of all. Boom, boom, boom. You get 10 minutes to draw the picture, and you do need a stylus, I think. So let's draw like some kind of sacrificial altar here. I don't really know. I pretty much always draw the same bloody thing. So just colour that in. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of fun, lots of fun. I found the app by looking for some. I think I typed in Broken Picture Telephone because that's the game I used to play. So what is it? Tomato. How do we draw a tomato? Probably just a big round thing. Yeah, that'll do. I should have drawn the radishes first because now I've got to draw them in the background somehow. Radishes are more pink, aren't they? So I'll try. I should have just drawn the radish, and then. But now I've got to draw around it, which is a pain. I like to block in the colour first, and then do the outlines later on. Some don't like my painting styles recently. Radishes. Probably not quite an accurate colour for a radish, this. But, you know what, it's just a cartoony drawing, doesn't really matter. Let's do some little radish legs. I don't know. Don't know what the... I don't know what a radish's legs look like, but that'll do, won't it? There's a kind of leg. I bought a cheapo precision stylus off Amazon, and I gotta admit it's not the best. Radishes have a like little white bit on here, don't they? I believe. Is that right? I don't know. Let's draw a little green bit on a tomato. It's my only way of like drawing a tomato different to something else, like an apple or whatever. Oh no. Oh no, they're going to kill me, he says. Oh no, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna do the sacrifice on me. Bloody cheapo stylist, come on. Let's see. Let's do his other arm coming up like this. How do you draw a radish during a ritual sacrifice? A nice stabby knife. Put a bit of a weird curved blade on it. Here's my friend Stabby Knife. Okay, now let's just draw in some details. In the black, this is gotta be quick in this game. Let's just get a bit of .3 minutes left. Gotta get the drawing done, and then I'll have to wait a few days for this to be finished, like for the game to be finished. I don't know how far along it is. God damn it, come on. Come on, stylus. Don't let me down. Ah! God damn it, stylus, come on. It's just making a straight line. Ugh. Ah, why did you just do that? You just fucking changed brush size on me. Why do I always sort by cheapest first when I shop on Amazon? I don't know why. Do a bit of a shadow under the guy here. 1 minute left. Dun, 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 dun. Skulls on the altar there. I can't fucking do any details with this fucking... Sorry for swearing. It's a family game. I shouldn't be swearing in case kids start watching this video. Yeah, there you go. That's a skull. Maybe do a bit of... Oh shit. My order of a lawnmower I've just bought. That might do, you know. I don't want to overwork the thing. Let's add a bit of shadow. Shit, 10 seconds left. Oh, that's it, I'm done. Well, there you go. There's a picture of radishes performing a sacrificial ritual on a tomato. Let's submit that, and then we'll wait and see what comes up. And yeah, I'm gonna quit that out of there, and we've got to wait a few days for that to finish. So it'll be interesting to see how that game goes. So it has been a little while, and I think that game that I drew has finished. Yes, I have it up here. So we'll see how this game started. It's always interesting to see where it started to get to the point where you end up drawing that picture. Started as radish cult, and someone drew that's a pretty cool picture of a radish cult. I like to give the things likes, but then I'm hitting the record button on my screen recorder instead. Yeah, and this is the one I ended up drawing. Radishes performing a sacrificial ritual on a tomato. It's nice seeing your drawings again, like, because you kind of forget what you drew. Turnips about to sacrifice tomato. This will get messy. So they thought I was drawing turnips. I suppose that could be seen as a turnip. I like that drawing there by Amvol. Blobs are slicing tomatoes. See, yeah, his turnip looks a lot like my radish. Oh well. Blobs are slicing tomatoes. There we go. It looks almost like an abstract painting, that one. Colourful plates practice real-life fruit ninja on strawberries. Pretty cool, like cartoony drawing. Fruit Ninja level 107. Sausage and gherkin invade. Yeah, I can see how you'd think that. That's a good one with the wooden background. I guess that's what Fruit Ninja looks like. I've never played that game. I'll try and give it a thumbs up there. There we go. Reaching a high score at vegetable chopping. Kitana. Slicing a watermelon in half gets you a high score. Okay, so that's it actually didn't change that much. There's been much more crazy sort of ones that just changed completely from the first description. Let's have a look at the gallery. Let's see some other ones that I've drawn recently. Okay, so this is a good example of one that changes a lot during the game. Try and imagine where this will end up. Bertram the Butcher. Someone draws a pretty literal version of that. Bertram's Butchers. Bertram has a butcher shop that sells rats. There you go, another quite literal interpretation. Bertman runs a rodent butchery. There we go. Someone didn't like who. How would you draw Bertman? They've drawn Bert from Bert and Ernie as Batman. Bert dressed as Batman goes to the Rudent Butcher. There we go. Emperor Bert, happy to save money on guinea pig carcasses. And this is where it changes from Bert and Ernie to just a general king. Sometimes Henry stayed out for hours pretending he was king. I think they could have done a bit more to describe the weird creatures on the side with money. I don't really know what that drawing says. I am the king of the world. Come back inside. The king accepts a house as a gift. There you go. I did actually try and draw this one, but I ran out of time. Peasant giving a little house to the king. There we go. Tramp presents a small house to a king. Bear in mind this started out as Bertram's butchery. And the queen wed the farmer and they lived happily ever after. There we go, the queen. It's now instead of being the king, it's now a queen and a farmer. Farmer marries a princess. Yep. The queen is married to a farmer. so to represent that, they drew the queen milking a cow. In need of cream, the queen milks a one-eyed cow. There we go. There's the queen peeping over the top there. Boy with spiky hair milks a cyclops cow. Fair enough. There we go. Mike milks Molly Moo Moo to his utter delightment. I wouldn't even know what that was a drawing of, to be honest. I'm not trying to slag off their drawing skills. It's just like I can't even read what that says, but someone else has managed to read it quite well. It says, a man is very excited about milking a bed. And then this is my drawing. I got to draw that milking a bed. I thought that's quite an interesting image of the idea of someone milking a bed. So I quite enjoyed drawing that one. I ran out of time drawing her face, so that's why he looks like a dead-eyed weirdo. But yeah, someone milking a bed is quite a funny idea. And it says Elvis singing while milking a bed. So from Bertram the Butcher to Elvis singing while milking a bed, fairly major divergence there. And there you go. That's Interference. It is a mobile app, free to download. I would recommend it. I'm not like sponsored by them or anything. I just like the game and thought I'd make a funny video. I think there is a browser version as well. Actually, I didn't realize. I just was playing the app, but it's easier for me on the app because I can use my stylus to draw. But apparently, there's a browser version where you can use a tablet or draw with your mouse. So there you go. Check it out. And thanks for watching the video.